Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian, this is Crusader Kings 2, and today we're going to jump into, or rather back into our penultimate achievement run here in Crusader Kings 2, and somebody asked, hey, could you show off your achievements? And as you can see, these are my achievements, this is the achievement list for CK2 here, and boom, I got them all except Aladdin and White Hun. We're currently working, of course, on White Hun, and currently working on White Hun, let's talk about that, because let's head back into the game here. I think what we need to hold, if I'm not mistaken, I think we need Rajputana, Delhi, Punjab, Kashmir, Transoxiana, and Khotan. I think those are the ones that we need to actually get this achievement. It's a bit of a weird-looking empire, if we were to blob just like that. Now, the way I see this, once we start snowballing, it's going to be fine. I'm not too worried about this, for example, being an endless playthrough. I think we're going to, make time just fine enough. But right now, I will tell you, it has been a bit of a dry spell when it comes to, being able to go and conquer, when it comes to being able to go and do anything, really, in, the grand scheme of things. Now, we do have a claim, and that is a claim on the county of Sarasvata Mandala, and what I am going to do here is I'm going to conquer that. That is the first thing that I want to do. Unlucky for us, I cannot, and I don't think I ever will be able to create, a claim here on the Raj of Gurjara Mandala, mostly because there simply aren't enough vassals. I need 3 supporters, and there's only 2. So, what we are going to do is, I'm going to take over this county, and then I'm going to head in and make the life of Raja Yogaraja II hell. Now, I'm currently his regent, mind you, but I don't really care about the regent position. We're going to see how we can handle this. What I care most about is that, we are making our way towards greatness. Oh. I declared the war against our liege. You know what? It actually does not matter. I meant to declare the war against our Samantha. Oh well, it really does not matter. I'm not even kidding. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry, it does suck, but what can you do, eh? We will win. I guarantee it. Oh, and look at that. I can rank up in our society. Very, very nice. This means, of course, that my, networking ability will go up. I still need to sacrifice a dwarf, and if I do that, then I'm sure that Takur Biravaman will support my claim to fame. But for the moment, as you can see, we're sieging considerably faster. I saved the money for exactly this purpose. Then we're going to beat their army up, and I think that will already conclude the war. I did not, as I already stated, I did not mean to start this war against the Leash. I meant to start it against this kid, but that's okay. Let's just take out their army, make sure that we come out victorious, and we'll be fine. I think everything is perfectly fine at the end of the day. And of course, so the war's over, I can take possession of my rightful claimed county, and he's in my prison, which is just absolutely excellent. I didn't even realize that he would actually just land in my prison. Wait a minute, that makes me wonder. I can't fabricate a claim. No, we totally can fabricate a claim. Let me just take a quick look at this. Nobody that would actually be able to help me, right? And since we are in a truce with the Leash here, we are in a position where I can't actually form a faction, meaning, I think I'm just gonna go on and execute him. If I execute him, of course it will make people hate me, because I am executing a close relative of this fella here, the brother, to be fair. But if I were to execute him, this realm would fall into this realm, and we would have maybe a potential case of me being able to actually fabricate a claim. It would be great. But there you go, we've done it, and he does not enjoy that. Traitor! Executed my countryman. Well, what can you do? That is a disgusting sound effect, but that's okay, and still everybody hates me. Come on, man, really? I really hate that. I really dislike that. I just need a claim. If I'm unable to get this claim, then what am I going to do? Well, either way, we are the strongest faction in this kingdom, or rather in this duchy. If you were to create the Kingdom of Gujarat, that would be even better for us, because then I could potentially create a claim on that. For the moment, it's quite nice, actually. He is now the lord of this land, and we are in an incredibly powerful position, seeing as we just defeated our old liege lord, 3 years old. Of course, not that big a task, but we're making our way up there, and we reunified the realm while also taking a bit of a province over. Very, very nice. I like it. Now, my son, in the meantime, is grown up. He had 1 diplomacy when I started educating him on the topic of diplomacy. Now he's a charismatic negotiator. That is pretty good. He's ambitious, he's diligent, and he's cynical. He turned out quite excellent, I would argue. Let me just take a look here. Where are you positioned? Is that a good ally? Oh, that is actually a pretty decent ally. I think I'm going to marry him off to that lady. I think it was you. She's also ambitious. This seems to be a good marriage, and we are going to be looking at a situation there where we have yet another pact that I can utilize to actually do something fine. And my wife is eating a bit too much. Now, I'm greedy, so you know what? It definitely costs money to eat that much, so why don't you stop it? Would you like an alliance? No. Amazing. Would you like an alliance? No. Amazing. God damn it. And would you look at that? Gujri? I have found my dwarf. This dwarf lady will be my entry into the true, you know, height of the cult of Kali Purusha. They already want to name me the true master. I just want to let you know that I don't think Takuto Ramana really believes in the idea of the supernatural in that aspect. He's just like, you know, it makes him more powerful because he knows the people, and feeling good about yourself, you know, it's a bit like self-worth training, I guess, a self-esteem training, and they just make him feel good about himself, meaning that that is why he thinks he's doing so well, completely oblivious, of course, to the power of Satan. Now, Gujiri, I'm so sorry, but you must be sacrificed. Bound and gagged, Gujiri is carried out of her cell and dropped into the cauldron. As your acolytes slam down the lid and lock it securely, you drop your flaming torch into the firewood stacked around the pot, setting it ablaze. Soon the water within will come to boil, and another soul will be sent to Kali Purusha. Good sacrifices are in short supply. Would you look at that? Wait a minute, what? No, it was active. There you go. We did it. We actually did it, and I became deceitful. A tainted soul is but a small price to pay. Wow, we are excellent at intrigue now. That's actually really nice. If I had a way of actually getting this damn plot out of the... It's just such nonsense, man. It's a kid. My liege lord is a literal child, and I'm unable to fabricate a claim on him. It is destroying me. Oh, and there you go. Many years of my life have been spent dedicated to the cult of Kali Purusha, performing missions and tasks in the interest of the Order and its Brahmin Rikshasa. Probably not how you pronounce that word. Today all that effort has been rewarded as I have become the new leader. My fellows now look to me for leadership and guidance. And leadership and guidance I shall provide. And I want to reiterate, it is all down to my beloved... Oh, she doesn't occur in my kill list. I can't even... I think her name was Gujra. so long, Gujra. I am the leader, and as the leader, of course, I can absorb life force and I can unholy impregnate, but I'm thinking, you know, Maya, you're a good kid, nothing wrong with you, but I think it's time to leave. As the ritual comes to a close, your daughter Maya finally dies, and you feel the first small trickle of their life force join with your own. All that remains is to consume her organs to absorb the full potential. How much health can I get here? I got +1. That's not that good, but that's okay. My daughter is gone, as she should be. Oh, and you're a good kid. I might not eat you. You're lucky, Zambuster. You're quite lucky so far. It seems that Mayor Shurapala of Lakota, the spy master... Oh, and here we go. He has actually created the kingdom, and now my hope is that he will give me the duchy title. Let's take a look at this. Maharaja Vanaraja has created the kingdom yet again. Oh, he made me a duke, you fool. You never should have done this. He actually made me a duke. This is beautiful. This is genuinely great, because now we should be in a position where I can not plot for the claim. Character is not a Raja Toma... current heir. Oh, I am his heir? No way, you fool. What are you doing? Wait, what is the succession system? It's Gavelkind. Why am I the heir? Is it because I'm the most powerful vassal? I guess I'm gonna just tainted touch you, my dear kid, and then I'm gonna try to kill you. Oh, this is too easy. Oh my god. I have died. If you've watched the latest series over the last 2 months, I have died to rabies so often. I've seen so many people die to rabies, but we never joined the devil worshippers. I never did tainted touch on anyone. And look who just got rabies. Praise be Kali Purusha. My dark tantrus has borne fruit. News has reached me of the useless weakling Maharaja Vanaraja's recent illness. He's suffering from rabies and I doubt he will last very long. I want to reiterate what just happened here. Maharaja Vanaraja, no joke, created the kingdom, making it so that I don't have to create it. And now I'm just getting a free inheritance because he has rabies. Goodbye, my dear child, goodbye. Oh, and I also have cancer. God damn it. Dark, heal me, baby. Oh, let's go! The blessings of Kali Purusha courses through my vein, and I can already feel the filth of disease being forced from my body. All will be as Kali Purusha desires. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm the king! Oh my god. That is so ridiculous. What is the serpent spear? Quality 2. That looks really cool. A spear with a curved tip like a slithering snake. A both beautiful and menacing weapon. Right, it comes from Protector General Feng Shunyu the Lecher. That's quite nice. Would you look at that? I am the king of Gujarat. No warning, nothing in particular. We inherited all of his money as well. I actually destroyed their dynasty. I got rid of the child here by accident. I didn't even mean to do that. And now I got rid of everybody else involved as well. We had 5 out of 3. And let me just take a look here. Is there... No, that's actually just 1 barony here. I think I'm going to split my land right now between myself and my sons, of course. So that, you know, the corner here, or rather the center of my empire, stays under our control. But let me just check something. I could go for some de jure claims, but that's not that interesting. What is more interesting to me, and this is cheesy, don't get me wrong here, I realize that this is entirely cheesy. If I were to adopt a culture in particular the culture over here, I should be able to invade this kingdom because that is my culture, right? If I were to become a Rajput myself, I am of course Saka, which is the culture right over here. And I understand I'm kind of abandoning this, but what does that even mean to be a Saka lord down here? You know, how much of the tradition do you really carry? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my capital back to where it belongs, of course. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to become a Rajput. And now let me just see, this should enable me to... oh, baby. That's the stuff. You know you gotta subjugate it. You know you gotta blob. You know you gotta give him hell. And I think that is exactly what we are going to do. You're not that scary. He's not that scary in terms of troops. I'm just gonna hand out some titles here to my non-inheriting sons, and then I'm gonna move on. Sure, you can have this. Who else gets things here? We have Zambasta, Mihirakula. Right, I'm gonna give Zambasta some land. This is beautiful. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you can have this one down there. There you go. And now I have too many vassals, meaning I need to hand out some duchy tier titles. I, of course, do desire that. So, why don't you just... You're all children. Every one of you. Alright, you shall become a duke. Good for you, my friend. Good for you, indeed. There you go. Easy. Very, very easy. I can also give out this duchy, I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna have a family kingdom. I think that's kind of comfy, isn't it? To just have this sort of family kingdom, and now neither of them will inherit any of the titles that we have primarily, which is absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's put people on the council here, let's make this happen. This is nonsense, but I love every second of it. I cannot believe just how easy it was to inherit it after the, you know, very difficult start here in the last episode, but I think now's the time. Let's become exalted among men. I want to be very well known, and just for the record, I imprisoned her because she tried to kill me. Not that important though. You know what? You know what is important though? I think this is. There you go, get out of here. Alright, and now is the time during which we invade. We invade his main kingdom. Beautiful, beautiful, what is this? Rajputana? Yeah, it is Rajputana. Oh, what do I need? I need more purity. Right, we're almost there. Amazing. Now what I will do is, I will actually pass council power to my vassals, because doing this makes it so that I will then later on be in a position where I have greater vassal limits. You can see that right here, vassal limit +2. All of these people support it, and I shall of course also support it. Let's go for Rajputana. Oh, this is such a huge land grab. I couldn't love it anymore. That's just amazing. It's so much free land for practically nothing. The Tortoise Company, sure, you can support me, or rather lead this war, I guess. And we're gonna clean you up right away. Let's make this happen. I don't think this will really be that much of a competition. I think we will be superior in many, many ways. It doesn't really matter where I position these people. They're all fairly mediocre. But would you look at that? Let's slow it down. It's one of the first actual battles in this playthrough. I'm very amazed by that fact. I took this over without any wars. I mean, no, technically I did, you know, kind of get rid of that guy here, but no major wars that actually were taking any effort. Now this one is different. It does take effort, but as you can see, the winner is quite clear. Oh, look at that. Easy. Raja Udasang of the Udasain Raj. Why don't you pay me some money, my dear friend? I would love to ransom you, but you don't have the money. Well, that's unlucky for you. If you don't get the money anytime soon, I will sacrifice you. Simple as. And here you go. The war's over 100%. It was a swift one. It was a good one. How long did it go on for here? Let me actually just check this out. Start year 795, so exactly 2 years. And it's done. Oh my god. What an absolute travesty of an invasion CB. I mean, no joke. That is just actually incredible. Genuinely boggles my mind just how impressively easy that was. Now, we are over the vassal limit, mind you, but I'm thinking, oh, it's Gavelkind, not like this. We actually took over the kingdom tier title, making it so that I am in a bit of a pickle here. I need to live long enough, because if I die right now, we will split, although I guess we can just unify the titles. Who would get this kingdom tier title? Zambasta, huh? I don't like the odds of that. You are in my prison. I can't revoke any of the titles. I don't really want to revoke any of the titles. I think you're going to stay in that prison. I mean, either way, even if that falls apart, we are going to have a great time, I think. We are a very, very strong ruler. We are in a very strong position, and I think we'll do just fine, honestly. I have to tell you, I'm very impressed by what the Umayyads and West France are doing, both actually holding it together despite all these restrictions, and the Umayyads actually holding it to... Oh, God. I love how they just, like, around their capital, they just hand everything out. I mean, just look at this. Where even do the Abbasids live? They seriously live down here in Nizwa. That is their only actual province. It is ridiculous, but that's just, you know, quartered domain and vassal limit, I suppose. I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know exactly what happened here. What I know is that Tibet just splintered without a war, without a rebellion, without anything, and they don't actually have a truce. Usually when they splinter, they get a truce, you know, they have a bit of a situation where it's like, oh yeah, declared independence, and then both sides have a truce for balancing reasons, but I don't see that right now, and I'm very confused by it, because I mean, honestly, it's kind of cool that they splinter, but also how and why, and how do I stop it? Either way, again, we are still down here, we're still holding it together, and I'm happy about it. There you go, it's the year 800 and the Viking Age starts. We have a very strong West France here, very split England, a strong Pictland, that's pretty neat. In the Hills. Is that Pictish? Oh, that's quite nice, that's really cute over here. The Umayyads have taken over most of Iberia, only this one is missing right here, that is under Lombard control. The Byzantines... okay, not that big a fan, I'll tell you straight up. Yeah, the map doesn't look that bad, I'll be honest with you. Despite all of these weird restrictions, at least the top liege, you know, kind of situations look okay. Everything underneath, of course, is a bit more hideous, but there you go. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the sea towards distant lands. They arrive as traitors, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. Good for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pass yet another council reform, mostly because this gives me a higher vassal limit, and with a better vassal limit, of course, we are also looking at a position where I can have more vassals, and I think that is exactly what we're going to do here. I'm going to declare war against Raja Ajit II. He doesn't have any pacts. We're going to go for a forced vassalization, of course, and we're going to make sure that my realm keeps growing. I cannot believe, by the way, that despite Gavelkind, I am able to actually sustain the situation as it is now. I gotta ask, how many kids do you have? None. That's pretty decent, actually, because that makes it so that it won't, you know, fall apart. And now, with that being said, we, of course, need to raise our troops, and we, of course, need to hire, you know, the train band. Sure, that should work out. And there you go. We have 3,370 troops, and we shall beat up the Karlon dynasty up here. Oh, and they're actually coming for me. I don't understand why. I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at the situation, I don't think this is a good idea. What he's doing right now is essentially sacrificing his troops as we are coming in from the distance. Now, we're not here yet, but they are fighting in the desert, and they are fighting with the river crossing penalty. And yeah, there they go, they are being destroyed by our forces. We weren't even complete, and yet we completely devastated them. I mean, that's just what happens if, you know, you come to fight. If you come for the king, you best not miss. That's the saying. There you go. And oh my, Maharaja Indrayudha of the Ayudha kingdom has declared Ayudha war for Raikuma's Sakudya's claim on Davalapuri on Shah Toramana the Lame. Let me just see here. Davalapuri, isn't that down here? Oh, no, wait, that's not the one. Is it a duchy? It might just be... Oh, I hold a barony over here. Well, I mean, I don't hold a barony. This guy holds a barony here, and I think I might just lose that one. I don't honestly care about those circumstances. We're gonna see how it turns out. For the moment, I will just go on and, you know, win our actual war that I care about, and then we might look towards the area over there. I don't really care for baronies at the end of the day, right? That's just really not that necessary. And look at that, we haven't had any contact with China in a while. They are in a great famine, so I'm not really that, you know, anxious about accepting this guy here. A noble by the name of Dugudun Li came to court today seeking asylum. He claims to have escaped from China after the rest of his family was executed on orders of the emperor. Oh, great Shah, your merciful nature is known across the land. Is it? Is it really? I implore you to grant me refuge. It would be an untold kindness. You're welcome to stay. Tell me about yourself. You're not that good, but I assume that he would give me, you know, an item. So, of course you're welcome to stay, sure. And there you go, he's given me a dragon amulet. Despite Dugudunli's fears, no emissaries of the Chinese emperor came looking for him. The time has come for me to leave. I will never forget your kindness. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Thank you so much. Oh my god, dragon amulet is really good. Build cost minus 10%, monthly prestige 0.75, stewardship +1, and vassal opinion +5. I'm excited. That was a super easy amulet, especially because, of course, the Chinese are in a famine, meaning there wasn't really much that they could have done at any point. But this war is also over, so even more exciting news. We are in a position of being huge, if, you know, I think that is the most adequate way to put that. We are gigantic. Alright, so I did not win this war, but we are ending with a white piece, so that's quite nice. I will definitely take that. And look at that, the trade route from Mohadavasaka is in dire need of a new ship and equipment to be able to continue bringing in goods for our realm. I think yes. We're losing a battle, by the way, which is why I'm piecing out. I'm very skilled at this game, I swear. Either way, let me just take a look at the modifier. City tax, castle tax, and travel tax. I think it's worth it. I mean, I don't know. Is it worth it? It depends, really. I don't think we're making 155 bucks in like the next 20, 30 years out of this, meaning that it's probably not worth it. But I'm going to invest just because I like investing in trade routes at the end of the day. And there you go, white piece. I'll take it. You know, it's not my dream result, but it is a result, so I'm not really complaining about that. Now, either way, we are in a very strong position. If they were to rebel, I think we could handle it. I think I could probably crush them at the very least. I would hope I could. Who the hell are you? Just this random guy over there. Okay, and then you are this random guy over here. I think we could crush him. Yeah, sure. I think that is doable. And we are also, of course, in a tremendously strong position. Man, I'm just saying, if I were to get rid of these kids, I could inherit all of this stuff. But either way, I think we're fine. I'm just going to continue onwards with the path that we have taken right now. I would love to institute some sort of... Yeah, enables the elective monarchy law for Indian and Muslim religions. Oh! And no longer change succession if elective monarchy is instituted. Man, I'm not sure. Elective monarchy is really cool. I'm going to go definitely with full council authority. Let's just push that through, and then we're going to take a look at what we get from there. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so it is chaotic, don't get me wrong here. Everything in this episode, honestly, to me personally, feels like it was very chaotic, and that is because, of course, it is. But at the end of the day, I will tell you, we had a very successful run as Shah Toramana the Lame. I mean, you know, it makes sense that we are called the Lame. We are club-footed, of course, after we were corrupted. I'm a bit disappointed that I can't keep the title loss on succession from being gone. I might just go ahead and actually go elective. Like, in all seriousness, I might just actually go ahead and go elective. I'm looking at this, what are you good at, Marshal? I'm going to put you in as the Marshal leader, and if I were to go with elective right now for Rajputana, right? I think we're going to go with elective monarchy. And I'm going to play that minigame. I usually don't like playing that minigame, but this will be a first, and I think it's neat. It's something we don't usually do, you know, elective monarchy will probably have a good effect on us here. Let me just make sure that these people actually vote for my candidates. I would like, I think this guy, Zambasta, there you go. Everybody vote for Zambasta, you hear me? And no longer are we splitting, and we can look towards the future with a lot of minigame when it comes to making people happy, but... Oh yeah, and things are splintering, huh? I see some independent people. I see some people that just declare independence on death, I assume. Pepin is, of course, gone now. Oh no, he's not gone at all. King... Pepin, the son of Lucifer. I can't explain what's going on over here, I'll be honest with you, but I can explain that we are making amazing progress. Look at that. We have Rajputana under our control. I can't talk anymore. We have half of Punjab under our control, and we have half of Delhi under our control as well. We are making very, very good time, and I'm very excited to see it. We have experienced a rapid rise thanks to the networking ability of our character, but of course his life will come to an end, and then we will see how it goes. I honestly don't know. We are under elective, we might split, we might not split, but just for the record, for now it is over. And I want to thank the members of the channel that are making videos such as this one possible, namely the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Richest T, Snywolf, Thomas, Mitchell, MFW, Florian, Dan, the Murcielago, Jacob, Rex Romanorum, Falling Phoenix, and Eterna. Then of course also the Count, Shifty, Wombat, Kazan, and Lachlan, and last but not least, the absolutely beautiful Duke, Suspicious Dark, Nathan, Jack, Kenneth, Alexo, Goodfield, Eric, and Aiden. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you later, alligator.